Darrell had a marvelous, wonderful way of playing the banjo, and he couldn't find anybody in Oregon who could teach him how to play the banjo. So he got a bunch of records by Bascom Lamar Lunsford, who's from North Carolina. And Lunsford had a beautiful way of strumming that banjo. Darrell listened real hard to the records, and he learned how to play from just listening to those records of Bascom Lamar Lunsford. I got to meet Lunsford myself one time. It was before I met Darrell, actually, back around 1953. I was on a trip through the South with a couple of boys from California who had just arrived in New York in an old Army officer's car that they painted blue, painted it with a brush. They had a guitar and a banjo, and they had a tape recorder, and they were going to North Carolina. Guy had a lot of relatives down there, and we were going to visit them all and try to get some music going. And we ended up in New Orleans. We met a banjo player named Billy Fair, who lived in New Orleans. And I wrote a song about it. It's the longest song I've ever wrote. And it's half of the songs. I've only written 2 songs. But it's about that trip down to New Orleans, and it's on a record somewhere. Yeah, this song here that Mike just mentioned to me is written by an old friend of Woody's. He used to sing with Woody in a group called the Almanac Singers. And that was a forerunner group ahead of the Weavers. And it was Woody Guthrie and Millard Lampel and this guy that wrote the song, the Arthritis Blues, and his wife, Butch Hawes and Bess Hawes.
It's in C.
Arthritis Blues.
In C. In C.
Take together, okay. Super. Could you dim that sun a little bit? I know dim sum is a Chinese dish. I love it. That's a good joke. We ought to use that tomorrow. We've got a gig tomorrow on the place called The Moon. I've never been up there, but I understand there's no air. Thank you. That's more cozy. Appreciate it. Went to the doctor. The doctor looked sad. Well, he looked in his book and he told me what I had, and it's all kinds of trouble. Find you somehow. Arthritis is a thing to miss. It'll leave you walking with a double twist, and it's all kinds of trouble. Wanna find you somehow. You can't stand up and you can't lay down. You can't sit in a chair. You can't roll on the ground, and it's all I live to be 43, you find me running like a Model T. It's all kinds of trouble. Gonna find you somehow. chase it away with your sweet Applejack. You wake up in the morning, squatting on your back, and it's all kinds of trouble. Gonna find you somehow. Gin, rum, and whiskey will ease the pain. You wake up in the morning, it's right back again, and it's all kinds of trouble. Gonna find you somehow. If you get to heaven, tell the judge for me I've had 16 years of third degree. It's all kinds of trouble. Gonna find you somehow. Arthritis, thing to miss. Leave you walking with a double twist, and it's all